I remember that you, next to this treatment, patients were taught how to meditate.
Yeah.
And this is very fascinating that you were able, during Corona, first to teach them and second to perform this study. Can you please elaborate more on the whole project?
This was a study with patients with fibromyalgia. And the first study we started before Corona. Unfortunately, we were not able to continue the stimulation in the clinic. And of course, we knew from the literature that there are other methods that are working too. And this was like mindfulness meditation. And generally, it's very successful in chronic pain patients. And I say, okay, let's combine the two methods. We know that the direct current stimulation is working when we are stimulating the left side, motor cortex, and let's combine with meditation. And we developed a program for meditation, and it's not really just meditation. It's more like an educational program for patients through Zoom. Because if the patients understand what happens in the brain or what happens during the disorder or what they have to do others, and what happens during stimulation, we are more successful with the treatment. And we have, as I mentioned, home stimulators now, certified home stimulators with a very nice cap, like a swimming cap, what the patients have to wear during stimulation. And we combined the two methods. And it was really a huge success because plenty of patients came from other parts of Germany. A big disadvantage, if we are doing the stimulation in the clinic, they have to come each day, only for 30 minutes. And they have to find a hotel room, have to stay somewhere in Göttingen. And it's a huge amount of money for patients. Unfortunately, the treatment is not covered by the medical insurance in Germany. And home stimulation, I think the future.
Did you provide them with this home stimulator?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And so they were stimulated and they somehow meditated.
Yes.
Every day?
So of course we cannot control it, but it's same like pharma studies. You cannot control if they are taking the medication or not. So sometimes, of course, you can take blood. But so they promised that they do that, and I hope they did. And we start 4 weeks meditation, and after 2 weeks stimulation. And of course, they continue the meditation. So it's something like this that, so Krishna, my PhD student, indeed had a very good example for that. Imagine the highway, plenty of autos, and after just a nice street outside, few cars running. So the brain is something like the excitability of the brain is changing during meditation, and like calming down. And we start from here and not from here. Plenty of patients, unfortunately, are really stressed.
So in general, so meditation brings you down to a certain state that it's perhaps better for the stimulation to kick in, and
something like this. And we hope that way, even for future studies, we can control the state of the brain much better, so we can decrease this variability what we have in brain stimulation studies.